everybody. Today we're going to be looking at question 4 of version 1 of Math 05. So this is a pretty easy algebra test. So we are going to learn a few concepts while we are trying to solve this algebra test. And once we're done, we'll move on to harder tests, like Math 06. Now, let's start by simplifying this. So, now, Riyab, can you tell me? Do you know what the distributive property is?
Yes.
Okay, so now tell me what 3x, just read the problem for me first.
3x to the power of 7.
Okay.
And y to the power of negative 3.
Times y to the power of negative 3.
Negative 12x to the power of 8.
Negative 12x
to the
to
power
the
of 8.
power of 8. Wow, that is one ugly x.
And y to the power of 16.
Times y to the power of 16. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So, look, do you see two similar variables here?
X and y.
So do you think we can combine them?
Yes.
Okay. So, we're going to learn about multiplication with exponents now. So tell me, let's say we have y times y. What would that give us?
Power of 2.
So, y to the second power, or y squared. Good.
Yeah, let you sometimes do the question.
Yeah. So now, this is because these y's aren't just y's. These y's are y's to the power of 1. Y to the power of 1 is just y multiplied 1 time, so just y. So y1 times y1 equals y2. Do you know how we get y2?
Y times y.
Yeah. So how do we get the 2? Because this 1 plus this 1 would get us this 2. This 1 plus 1 may equal 2. It's really simple. Multiplication is like addition for exponents. So now I'm going to give you a harder question. So let's review. So what is y to the third power times y to the second power?
Y to the power of 5.
Good. Y to the fifth power, because 3 plus 2 is 5. Multiplication is, as I said, multiplication is like addition for exponents. So, now that you know that, what is y to the 16th power times and y to the negative third power? What do you think that would be?
Y to the power of 13.
Good.
Wow.
She understands exponent addition already.
She
It's
understands.
been a matter of 4 minutes. Now let's move on to the x component. By the way, we can cross off some of the choices already. Do you see y raised to the 13 in this choice? Do you see y raised to 13 in choice A?
No.
And do you see it in choice D?
One, two, three, huh?
Okay,
Yes.
so we can cross those one off, right?
Yes.
Okay, now that you know about exponent addition, what is x to the power of 7 times x to the power of 8? What would that be?
X to the power of 15.
Good. X to the power of 15. So x to the power of 15. I'm going to be honest, it's pretty difficult to write. So, now, is there any more variables we have to multiply? We already multiplied the x and the y. Is there any more variables we need to multiply?
Negative 12 X.
Well, the negative 12 and the 3 are called coefficients. We'll talk about them in a very complicated test. You only need to know about them in a more complicated test. So, now we only have a 3 times the... Oops, not that wasn't the eraser button. Okay, so we only have 3 times negative 12 to do now. Only have to multiply 3 by negative 12. So, wait up. What is 3 times negative 12?
36.
3 times negative 12.
36.
Negative 36.
Yeah.
So, now, which choice had negative 36 in it? Which choice that had negative 36 in it that we haven't already crossed off? Does B have 36 in it?
No.
Does C have a 36 in it?
Yes.
Good. So, what is the answer for this equation? So what is the answer for this problem?
C.
C. Good. It's going to be a pain to erase everything, but we actually finished one problem. Now we have to move on to the next.
Need help?
No. See, finish one problem.
Should I copy paste the next one?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to erase. I may need help erasing this thing.
No need to erase. Just go to the next page.
Oh, alright. Yay.
Problem 5?
Problem 5. Yes.
See? Don't erase. Just call me when you're done with this one.
Alright.
Good luck.
This guy saved our life. Now, let's get back to the question.
Not next problem. Create a similar problem.
Oh, actually, let's create a more similar problem.
Go to the next.
So, before we move on to the next one, let's create a more similar one, actually. So, let's say we have negative 2x raised to the 9 times y raised to the 12 times 4 times x raised to 4 times x raised to 7 times y raised to let's say 3.
I can't see where you're writing.
Oh, you can't see where I'm writing?
No. There.
We're on our third panel. So,
Does Ria see it?
yeah, now she sees it.
No, ask
See-
her.
Do you see it now?
See it. Yeah.
Okay. So, now, let's get back to a similar question. So, you can show all the work mark it you want over here. You just need to evaluate the correct answer. What is the correct answer? So you have to simplify this like we did with the problem in panel 1. Have to simplify it. So try simplifying this. Can you simplify what we've shown on panel 3 out of 4 over here?
Negative 8 x to the power of 16 y to the power of 16.
Huh? So
Negative 8x to the power of 16.
Okay.
X to the power of 16. And y to the power of 15.
How? Why? And when did you do that?
Alright.
She was doing it on her notebook over here.
Oh, okay. So that was very easy for you apparently. Negative 8 times x raised to the 16, y raised to the 15. Now, for those of you who don't understand how she got the correct answer, let's explain. So first, we're going to multiply the coefficients. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Then, we know exponent addition from our problem. So x9 times x raised to the 7 would just give us x raised to the 9 plus 7. And as he said, 9 plus 7 is 16. And then we can do the same for y. 12 plus 3 is 15. Negative 8x raised to the 16, y raised to the 15. So, you can redo this problem as many times as you like if you don't understand how we got this beautiful solution. So, I think we should move on to the next problem. We've shown an example. So,
Yeah, sure.
alright. So, you understand. She did it in her notebook. So, now, let's move on to number 5. We will simplify. So, 2x squared, y raised to the 6, z raised to the 4 squared. Well, I'm surprised. I'll be very surprised if you solve this one. Because I'm pretty sure most 8th graders struggle on this one.
We're just trying to find that page. Okay, okay, number 5, right?
Panel 2. Number
It's
2.
number 5? Okay, ready to do it.
So, panel 2.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay. So, you can see what I'm writing, right? Okay. So now, first we have to split this up into its parts. So, what is 2x squared? 2 times x squared, right? 2x squared is 2 times x squared, right?
4x to the power of 4, y to the power of 12, and 2 to the power of 8.
So Z.
Yeah, z to the power of 8.
How, why, when, and where do you get these solutions from? How do you get these solutions so quick? Like seriously, this must be a magic notebook of yours or something.
We were learning how to do this earlier, so she's kind of familiar
yeah,
with it.
he's a master now, it seems.
Create a problem.
Yeah, so she mastered it. She just did it fast and got the right answer.
Create a similar problem.
Alright,
Little harder.
so we're going to make a similar problem for the audience, not only for Ria, so that they can understand this problem more. So, let's say 3 the 7th. Love how you mistake the z for 2. Now, so z7, and then let's cube this to the power of 3. Now, tell me what the answer is, and I'll show how you got it to the audience. Tell me what the answer will be.
Not done.
Ugh. Okay. So, what will the answer be? What do you think the answer will be? Can you tell us?
Not done.
Yeah, you are stumped, you said?
No, I'm not done.
I'm not done. Oh, okay. I'll be patient. Let's wait. We're, patiently awaiting.
Kind of confused.
Why don't you scaffolding have?
I'm going to start with no scaffolding and then work our way up to maximum scaffolding if she doesn't understand. Okay, so what do you think the answer will be?
I need help.
Oh, you need help.
Good, and that is scaffolding. Give
Okay,
help.
so
And
first,
her zone will be expanded.
what is 3 to the power of 3? Think, what is 3 to the power of 3?
27.
3 multiplied by itself 3 times. 3 times 3 times 3.
27.
27. Good. Now tell me what the rest of the equation will be. I believe in you. Ooh. Tell me what the rest of the equation will be. 27.
The next is after Galilean transformation is Maxwell.
So,
And then Lorentz. So you kind of know the. But I'm trying to.
So can you tell me what is the next one? What the next thing?
Well,
I mean,
7x to the power of 9.
okay, good.
I have to understand.
Y to the power of what?
Y to the power of 18.
And Z to the power of?
21.
Good. She did it. I only have to scaffold her on the 3 cubed. So, you have to know the basic 3 cubes as quick as possible. So 1 cubed is 1. So 1 cubed is 1. So 1 cubed is 1. 2 cubed is 8. And 3 cubed is 27. You at least have to know these. You at least have to know these 3 cubes to at least pass.
Ask her how 3 cube is 27.
So, now, how do you know that 3 cubed is 27? How do you know that 3 cubed is 27?
3 times 3, then the answer times 3.
Okay. Tell me that's equal to 3 cubed. There, how many 3's are there?
3.
There were 3 3's. So, what should the power be? What should be the power be? You always say to the power of.
3 to the power of 3.
Good. And that gives you 27. So you have to know some of these in a snap, otherwise you won't have a head start for the complicated test. So that's the answer to that. So that if you manage to figure it out. So now we're going to that pretty hard review problem. We're going to move on to the next one. This is probably the exit clip because it's a rare 902. So I'm going to give a problem similar to 6, but not exactly. So I'm going to give a baby problem compared to 6. And I'm going to let you guys, along with the Riapu, try to solve that problem. Okay. So 17x. Oh God, this is hard. Plus 24 minus 12x plus 25. Okay. Ria, tell me what this will be. Tell me what this will be. Tell me what this will be. It's just an exit clip. You don't have to get it right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So 17x minus 12x is
Okay. So,
5.
okay. So I heard a faint 5x in the distance. Wonder who that is. So
No, I didn't tell her anything, I promise.
No.
Okay.
Comment Q.
That was me. Then
Okay.
24 minus 25. I don't know what 24 is. 25 is.
Well, what would it be? It would be 0 minus 1. What is 0 minus 1?
-1.
Negative 1. So, what would that give you?
5x and -1.
5x minus 1.
Yeah.
Well, that's all the algebra we have the time to do today, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Subscribe to Bari Science Lab to fall in love with math and science, especially programming.
No, that was Ria who said the 5x faintly. I didn't tell her the answer.